another pizza example. We need something else. How about me? Oh, good idea. Okay, so now, how many me's do you see? That's right. There are 1, 2, 3 me's. And now, how many me's do you see? Yes, there is just one me. One whole me. Yay! But now, watch closely. But don't worry, I am a cartoon, so it won't hurt. How many me's do you see? Are there 2 me's? No, not really. There are 2 parts of me, or 2 equal halves of me. 1 half here and 1 half here. And when we put 1 half and 1 half together, there is 1 whole me. So, in math, when we have parts of whole things like this, we can call these parts fractions. Fractions! Okay, you did such a good job listening. It is now time to sing a song. Okay, that's enough. So as I just showed you, if I divide myself into 2 equal parts, then I have 2 halves. But what happens if these halves also get divided into halves? Okay, watch. And don't worry, I am a cartoon, so it won't hurt. So now, are there 4 of me? No, not really, but there are 4 equal parts of me. So we can call them fourths. Fourths! 1/4 here, 1/4 here, 1/4 here, and 1/4 here. We can also call a fourth a different word, and that word is quarter. Quarter! So, 1/4 here, 1/4 here, 1/4 here, and 1/4 here. And if we put 4 quarters or 4 fourths of me together, there is 1 whole me. Okay, let's review because it might be a little confusing. Uh-oh, where did I go? Don't worry. So, this is 1/4 of me, or 1/4. This is 2/4 of me, or 2/4. And 2/4 is also the same as 1/2. 1/2. This is 3/4 of me, or 3/4. And this is 4/4 of me, or 4/4. And 4/4 is the same as 1 whole. 1 whole. Phew, you did such a good job listening. It is now time to sing a song. Okay, that's enough. Let's talk about something else besides me. Do you know when is another good time to use fractions? When we are sharing something, especially if we want to share something fairly and give everybody the same amount. Let's use something to help us explain. What can we use? Oh, I know. How about Kevin? I said Kevin! No, I want all the Kevins. Okay, here we have 4 Kevins. Kevin, Extra Kevin, Secret Kevin, and Funnest Kevin. What if we have 8 cookies and we want to share these cookies fairly to all the Kevins? Let's try. Move, cookies. Okay, now each Kevin has the same number. 1, 2 cookies. Come back, cookies. Now what happens if 2 of these cookies disappear? Well, that means we only have 6 cookies left. Let's try and share them. Now each Kevin has 1 cookie, but there are 2 cookies left. How can we share them fairly? It looks like we're going to have to make some fractions and break the cookies in half. Now each Kevin has 1 cookie and 1/2 of a cookie. 1 and 1/2 cookies each. Okay, come back, cookies. Okay, now what happens if 5 more of the cookies disappear? Well, that means we only have one cookie left. Let's try and share them. Hey, how can we share one cookie fairly? It looks like we're going to have to make some fractions and break the cookie into quarters. Now, each Kevin has 1/4 or 1/4 of a cookie. Don't be sad, Kevins. You got 1/4 of a cookie. Okay, that is all the time today we have for fractions.
Okay. Thank you for listening. Now I'm pretty sure that you understand in what we are using fractions. Ahmed, you understand? Okay. Now we are going to revise the sheet, the papers for the quiz. So you can open your book, page 357, your math book. You can open it. 357. Okay, and Suleiman, we'll start with the first question. Okay, Suleiman.
Yes, teacher.
Look, Suleiman, write two equivalent fractions. This is question, you'll see it in the quiz tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
How can I write equivalent fractions to 2/5?
Mister,
Look,
but where, page what?
357.
Okay.
Okay, now write equivalent fractions to 2/5. Look, 2/5. What is the numerator?
You're gonna put the
No. What is the numerator for 2/5? 2. 2 is numerator. What is the denominator? 5.
yeah.
Okay? So when we need to find an equivalent fractions of 2/5, we have to multiply both of them by the same number, Say 2
Okay.
times, for example, you can multiply 2 by 2. If you ask me, Mister, can I multiply it by 3? Yes, you can. Mister,
Yeah.
can I multiply it by 4? Yeah, I
Yeah.
accept that. So if you multiply 2 by 2, you have to multiply 5 by 2 as well.
Okay.
Then what is 2 times 2?
2 times 2 is 4.
4. So let me write 4.
You're gonna put 4 and
4.
equal
And
and
down
it 10 and after and equals 6 and under it 15.
Wait. Slowly. Now we have a new fraction, which is 4/10. 4/10. 4/10 is called equivalent fraction to 2/5.
Okay.
You see? Then you can multiply 2 by what? Say any number.
Okay.
Try another number. We tried 2.
Oh, okay.
and we
We're
try-
gonna put up 6 and then under is 15.
It doesn't matter. We are going to multiply 2 and 5 by the same number. Say number and multiply both of them by this number. I'm gonna write it 3 this time. 2 times 3 and 5 times 3. Okay? 2 times 3 is 6 over
What?
5 times 3 is 15.
Yeah.
Now I have a new equivalent fraction. May Ahmed Walid, for example, say, Mister, can I multiply it by 4? Yes, Ahmed. Can I multiply it by 10? Yes, I accept it. But put in your mind, when you multiply the numerator by number, you have to multiply the denominator by the same number. This is the rule. Okay. This is question 3. Now let me pick another student. Muhammad Sultan.
Yes, Mister.
Question 4, I need an equivalent fraction to 1/3.
1/3 is
Yes.
3.
Wait. What is the numerator?
1.
What is the denominator?
Two.
2. Then let me multiply 1 by 2. Let me multiply
By
3 by 2. Okay. What is 1 times 2?
2.
2. Then what is 3 times 2?
6.
6. So I have a new equivalent fraction. You understand? Muhammad, you understand? Yes. Abdul Muhsin? Abdul Muhsin? Okay, Ahmed Omar?
Yes.
3 over 4. I need an equivalent fractions.
Mr.
Fractions.
I'm unmuted.
Okay, Abdul Muhsin, wait a minute. Ahmed, I need an equivalent fraction to 3 over 4.
Okay.
How can I find the equivalent fraction?
3 times 3.
Yeah, okay. If you pick 3, no problem. But you have to multiply 4 by what number?
By 3.
By 3 as well. Then what is 3 times 3?
9. And
9.
3 times 4 is 12.
3 times 4 is 12. So 9 over 12 is equivalent fraction to 3 over 4. Abdul Muhsin?
Mr.
Okay, Abdul Muhsin, question 6. Tell
Okay.
whether, yes,
Tell whether fractions are equivalent,
yeah.
right, equal or unequal.
In this kind of questions, all what we need is to do
to
cross
multiply.
multiplication. Cross multiplication. Only cross multiplication. Okay?
Okay.
It's like comparing fraction. When I ask you to do bigger than, smaller than, or equal, you have to do the same step. Now we are going to do the cross multiplication. What is 2 times 12, Abdul Muhsin?
2 times 12 is 24.
24, right? 24 up here. Then 4 times 3,
12.
12. Are they equal?
No.
So
They're
we have,
unequal.
they are unequal. What fraction is bigger, in your opinion?
I think the fraction 12 times 2.
Don't say the fraction 2 times 2. Now 24 is up of 2 over 3. 24 in the top of 2 over 3, right? So 2 over 3 is bigger. And in this case, they are not equivalent.
Yes, they're not.
Okay. Talal? Talal?
Yes,
7?
Mister.
Yes.
I can't see the screen good.
It's not clear?
Yes. It's like a lag. I can't read, I can't.
Okay. Ahmed, can you see the screen clearly?
No.
Okay, it's not clear.
It's
Now,
still blurry, mister.
Wait.
Settings of the
Still blurry?
okay, good.
Okay. 7.
Mister, can I answer?
Wait, Ahmed. Talal, in number 7, are they equivalent? 5 over 6 and 10 over 12? Can you do cross multiplication?
Like in
5 times 12 and then 10 times 6. 5 times 12 is 60. 10 times 6 is 60.
Okay.
Look, they are
What?
equals.
yes.
So I'm going
Is
to write
bigger.
equal. And this one is not equal. This sign is called not equal and this one is called equal. Okay, in number 8, I will do the same step. 1 times 8 is 8.
It's 8.
4 times 4 is 16. Of course, 16 is bigger than 8. And that means 4 over 8 is bigger than 1 over 4.
1 over 4.
Yes. And in this
Mr.
case, you have to, all what we need to write not equal, not equal.
Mister, I have a problem in cross multiplication.
You have a problem in cross multiplication?
No. Yes. Myself.
What is your problem, Ahmed?
I forgot how to do a cross multiplication. That's why I don't remember the steps.
You don't remember the steps. Okay. I will help you,
Yeah.
Ahmed. Don't worry.
Teacher, I mute myself.
Yes. Mute yourself. Ahmed,
Yes.
read this fraction.
Okay.
Read it.
2/3.
And this one.
1/4.
Do you know the shape of scissors?
Yes.
This one. This is
Yeah.
scissors. So I
Yes,
match 2 with what number?
By 4.
Yes, so you have to multiply them. 2 times 4,
Is 8.
8. And I matched 1 with what number?
3.
Then multiply 1 by 3. What is 1 by 3?
3.
3. Now all what we need is to compare 8 and 3. What number is bigger?
8.
8. This is the way.
Because I got a little bit confused. I thought it was like I multiply 2 the 4, then I multiply 2, then 3. I
Okay.
forgot everything.
Okay, then if I ask you to put bigger than, smaller than, or equal,
Okay.
for example, 1/5 is bigger than, smaller than, or equal to 2/7. Do it, yeah.
Okay. Cross multiplication, right?
Cross multiplication, right? What
Okay.
is, what is the
1
way?
times 7
Yes.
is 7.
Exactly.
And 2 times 5 is 10.
10.
So 2/7 is bigger.
That's great. This is the way.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was going to be harder.
No. Ahmed, Abdul Mohsen,
Yes.
2/7 is bigger, or this one, 6/21.
Let me see.
The same strategy.
The same strategy. 2 times 21
Yes,
is 41.
is 42.
Is 42. I mean,
Yes, then
yes.
6.
And 6 times
6 times 7.
6 times 7
is 42 as well. Don't use calculator.
So they're equal.
Don't use calculator, please.
What?
Do you use calculator?
I'm not using.
Okay. So both
No,
of them.
I'm using on my mind.
Yes. Okay. So they are equal.
You can see me on the cam anyway.
Now you can understand this kind of question.
Mister, but can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I don't really understand right the fraction in the simplest form.
We are going to do it now.
Okay.
So we did this kind of question. Now write the fraction in simplest form. How can I do this one? In the simplest form, when you see this word simplest form, you have to do divide. Divide. Put it in your mind. So simplest form, we are going to reduce the numbers. We are going to reduce the numbers. Again, when you see the word simplest form, so you have to use division operation. Division operation. Faisal.
Yeah.
Write the fraction in simplest form.
Mom,
6/8. I need to find that in the simplest form. Faisal, let me ask you a simple question. 6 and
okay.
8, are they even numbers or odd numbers?
What?
6 and 8, are they even numbers or odd numbers?
Odd numbers?
6 and 8, even numbers. Even numbers.
Numbers.
Try to remember the even numbers: 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. So log 6 and 8 from the even numbers. From even numbers. If you find that we have two even numbers, so you have to divide both of them by 2. Why? To get them in the simplest form. Okay?
Okay.
So what is 6 divided by 2?
3,
3. Then what is 8 divided by 2?
4.
4. Perfect. Thank you, Faisal. Who is Shahad? Who is Shahad Masoud?
شاهد معهم في الفصل.
Okay. Danny?
Yes.
Danny, and number 10, we are going to do the simplest form as well. 25 and
Okay.
100. Look, 25, its once is 5, right?
Yeah.
And 100, its once is 0. So we can divide both of them by 5. Okay?
Okay.
What is 25 by 5? 25 divided by 5.
It's 5.
It's 5, right? And down here, what is 100 divided by 5? 20.
Wait, I think
20. 5 times 20 is 100. Also, 5/20, we can divide it again. We can simplify it again. We can divide 5 by 5.
Okay.
And we can divide
5.
20 by 5. What is 5 divided by
20.
5?
5 divided by 5 is 1, yeah.
And 20
20
divided by
divided
5
by 5
is 4.
is yeah.
Then the simplest form of 25/100 is 1/4. You got it?
Yep.
Badr?
I'm gonna mute.
Okay. Badr? Who is Abdullah Benji? Or Benj? Abdullah?
me. I don't know why it's right like that.
Abdullah Mahfouz?
Yes, I don't know why.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Okay, Abdullah, the same question, 11 and 11. 8/10, I need to reduce it to find it in the simplest form. How can I do that? Is 8 and 10 from the even numbers or odd numbers? What do you think?
Even.
Even. So if we find that we have two even numbers, can we divide them by 2?
Yes.
We can divide them by 2. Any even numbers is divisible by 2, Abdullah. What is 8 divided by 2?
Divided by 2.
4.
4.
Then what is 10 divided by 2? 5. So what is the rule when I ask you to find the simplest form? Is to divide. Is to divide. Divide
Yes.
both of the numerator and denominator by the same number. Like the same number. But may someone say, Mr., when can I multiply both of them? When you try to find an equivalent fraction. An equivalent fraction. But if I ask you to find the simplest form, you have to divide both of them. Okay. The last kind of question, 3 over 10 and 2 over 5. The question is, write the pair of fractions as a pair of fractions with common denominator. Common denominator. This kind of questions very, very easy. Let me do 12 and ask someone to do 13. 3 over 10 and 2 over 5. To find the common denominator, we are going to use the cross multiplication strategy, but here there is an extra step. You have to multiply both of the denominators. So do 2 lines again. Okay. The first step is to multiply the 2 denominators. The 2 denominators. 5 multiplied by 10 is 50. Then we have to write 50 in the first denominator here and in the second denominator as well. This is the first step. The second step is to do cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. Write 15 in the numerator here. Then 2 times 10. 2 times 10. The numerator times the denominator is 20. Now look, we have 2 fractions. Their denominators are equal. 50 and 50. But here we have 5 and 10. 5 and 10, they are not the same. Muhammad Sultan.
Yes, Mr.
The same strategy with 13. We have to use cross multiplication, and another step is to multiply the 2 denominators. Okay? Then can you multiply the 2 denominators to do them or to make them common denominator?
Yes.
What is 3 times 4?
12.
12. So write 12 here and here. Then 1 multiplied by 4. 4. Then what is 3 times 3? 9. Now look, 4 over 12 and 9 over 12. They are 2 fractions with common denominator, right? Muhammad? Okay. Now let's take an extra question. Write the fractions with common denominator. One over 2 and 3 over 5. First of all, you have to check the 2 fractions. Are they like or unlike? What I mean by like fractions, if you find that the 2 denominators are the same, like 3 over 5 and 4 over 5. This is, for example, 5 and 5 the same. They are like fractions. But unlike fractions, unlike means the 2 denominators are different. Like, for example, 2 over 7 and 2 over 9. They are not the same. Look, 7 is not like 9. But here 5 is like 5. I mean the 2 denominators are the same. Here, for unlike fractions, 7 is not like 9. Write the fractions with common denominator, 1 over 2 and 3 over 5. The strategy is to do cross multiplication And another step is to multiply the two denominators. Walif, can you help? Walif,
Yes, teacher.
finally. Okay. Walif, we need to find the two fractions with common denominator. First of all, are the two denominators the same here? Are they the same?
No.
They are not the same. So what should I do? You have to join them. Join them, then do cross multiplication. Then write two lines as you see. What is 2 times 5? 2 times 5.
10.
Then write 10 2 times here and here. After that, what is 1 times 5? Cross multiplication. 5. Then what is 3 times 2? Walif, what is 3 times 2?
6.
6. Now, look, we have 5 over 10 and 6 over 10. Are they have a common denominator? Walif, are they of the same denominator or different? Look, 10
Different.
and 10. No, they are the same. Now they are the same. I did this strategy to do the two denominators the same, to make the two denominators the same. Okay, Walif?
Okay.
Okay. Now I'd like to thank you all for coming to this class. All what we need is to revise this sheet again, and I'll upload this class on YouTube and send it to WhatsApp to see it more time. Thank you very much and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.